Wow. Just like that, I'm back. It's been so long since I played Genshin. Wow. Do we have the bee or do we take the bee away? Take the bee away. Whoosh. Literally, what the fuck am I doing in this game? Oh, the abyss. And my commissions. So nostalgic. Let me do this then. Oh. I should probably put out an announcement tweet, right? Should I do that? Or is that too much? Should I do that? Maybe I will. We after party Genshin maybe after party we play Genshin. Come hang out, yeah. And then Twitch TV / Soyuu. Yay! Do my commissions quickly. I want to do the abyss. I've heard it's like cursed. Where? Wonder if the debut lurkers were able to. This was new. Were able to find the stream. I feel like I was gone for too long because it takes me so long to eat. But I wanted to finish my food. But I was worried everyone would not be able to find after party stream because it wasn't directly after. Is this a chest that I can unlock? Should have brought better variety of characters. Anime was great, but maybe it just takes too long. Oh! I should use fires on Did I get a chest? What? I wanted a chest. Oh. Bouncy mushrooms. Boing. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game. I just realized SS and I can't wait to watch Genshin at work too. What do you mean? What do you mean work? I thought you were joking. Meow cough. Why is this woman talking to cats? Okay, the language of cats. Teach me. I did not read that. What does it say? Lale. Cat, cat, where cat? Oh. What? Oh. You want Lale? This one. Oops. I might teleport actually. It's a bit quicker. I may have found the cat, but I scared it off. Oh. I guess this way is quicker. Onwards. Onwards we go. Swift Slayer. Oh. Sure, if I go here, then we... Oh, go in. Or this way. $3,900. Hahaha. Wait. Wow. The first daily commissions I've done in a week. I can't let myself not play this game because I spent too much money on this game to not play it. Oh. Oh. Okay. I wonder what we can farm today as well. Friday. Oh. Friday day is what day? The expedition. But that means my battle pass is suffering. Not my battle pass. Oh, where? Where? Yay! They were the 3 months. Welcome. It's nice to see you. You made it. Learn how to create balloon. Okay. Oh, what's this? Ah, the new one. Hi, I'm doing good. How are you doing? How have you been? It's been so long. What do we even farm? What do we even farm? Let's do the Dendro domain. Jay, I'll tell you all the new stuff because you missed the debut. We got all the redeems and you found the emotes. We have new overlays, which you well, you can't see them because I don't have a game on, but I have a new Zatsu overlay. And holy shit, they were the 5 gifted. Oh my god. 2. Let me scroll. 2 to Just the Galaxy, Ramen, Sakuralia, Day, and Chai. I hope they all enjoy the new tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. Oh my god. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I have the Zatsu overlay, redeems, toggles. I have a little bee here. And other stuff I forgot. But yes. And my VODs are now public. If you ever want to watch, if you miss a stream, you can watch the VOD. I'll probably make a VOD channel on YouTube later, or maybe like a highlights that I'll edit for when the VODs get, you know, deleted after a fortnight. Probably a little bit late. Oh, thank you. It's better late than never, you know. I really appreciate it. I didn't bring best team for this. I should have brought a different team. Actually, this one. She doesn't need it. Your model images are so cute. Thank you! Oh! I don't want to leave the domain. It's been months in the making. It's worth it. Now we save for F4 model, hopefully. Instead of Streamlabs and coffee and all those, I'm using Throne for tips instead. So that people, I know, like a couple months ago someone said they didn't want to give money to Amazon, so I tried to look for alternatives in case. Yeah, I'm scared of the chargeback, so Throne is very safe for me. Condensed resin. I need to change teams. Wow. Not that wasn't good at all. I don't know why I said wow. Yeah. let's use this one. Oh, that reminds me. Oh yeah, the new panel art as well. Obviously, very well done. It looks super cute. Bonk. I can't see. That was much easier than Mono Animo. Galaxy, enjoy your sub. Ad-free viewing, even though I don't really know what ads pop up on here. Everything looks great, thank you. I'll post my scuffed law video on Twitter as well later. Thank you for the look, I appreciate it. I don't know what Kave's kit is actually. Is he a Dendro buffer Dendro, what are they called? Dendro support, but they buff. Dendro empower. Did you recharge? Where did he go? Oh, that reminds me, the slime in my head is for text-to-speech. If you ever wanna make the slime speak, there's a redeem code. Slime says, I'm probably gonna put text-to-speech in the title of it though, just so people know. I keep clicking on this, but I'm not reading it. It is decent, I guess. We'll see. We will see. Oh yeah, I might turn on... I had some filters on my mic that I turned off, but I might turn them back on. Is that any better? I think it is. It like raises the volume just a little bit. Close. There we go. I'm like, I play around with the audio because I don't really know what's good for my mic.
Look at Soyuu, isn't she adorable?
Thank you. Oh my god, these guys never stop. Yay! Now I can condense the rest of my resin and leave it for another day. Over the head pet. Got all my redeems set up on the stream deck. The pair redeems are the best redeems. Let's condense this. And oh, the Windblume event. 3 days. Is there any quests? There is. We shall go forth and complete quest. Oops. Ah. I kinda want to change my teams. Animal team. Oh, Sucrose is just stuck here. Sucrose, we're here. Just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready. Kole just passed a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done. Inari and Sana went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us. How has progress been on your end? Not too bad. After reviewing it with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory, which seemed to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can. I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge, so in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence. It's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas, so I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion. In 2 out of the 4 areas, prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers. Sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us. Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turns and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions. Which makes sense. Let's start from group 1. First riddle was a flower that is not of this world. Personally, I would still go with Alberto for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard. Try to stop by more often. It's been a while. It has been. I'm sorry, my schedule has been all over the place lately. So it is hard to match everyone's schedules. But I'll have a variety of times for stream, hopefully. It's been nice to see you in the chat. I remember you said you would stop by before work, so I hope work goes alright. Don't work too hard. Don't overwork yourself. Yeah. So is mine, no worries. As long as it's okay. You count as an expert too. Sucrose. Sucrose is the creator of the Tentratanic sweet flower. Yeah? Inari is a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job. Add him to the list. Group 2. Subject is a guide who will never get lost. Isn't that Paimon? But they have to be able to guide others too, so it's not quite as simple as that. maybe it's an astrologer? Maybe Mona? Mona could definitely count. Certainly seems confident and she can use her astrology to guide people. Why would Bennett count? His luck's so bad, as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you always be going the right way. I guess you can't argue with that logic. Add them to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt. Oh, would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this category as well? She would. She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a matter of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions. She's certainly a good guide. Is there anyone else? One more? Alberto once made a set of equipment for Miko from the Reconnaissance Company. He's the surveyor and exceptional pathfinder. He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying before, so in my view he's highly unlikely to lose his way and would be very helpful at helping others find their ways. Starting to manage my time better, so I might be able to watch streams and even stream myself again. That would be wonderful. I'd love to see your streams. Hopefully they're at a time that I am available. But of course there is no pressure. I will watch any content that I can find. Of course I will support friends when I can. Another one for our list. Kole should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Alright, let's go see what Kole's doing. Riddle amongst the crowds. Oh, Kole. Where is she staying? Ah. Kole, I hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay? Ah, I was preparing some stuff. Is it time already? I'm sorry. She seems to be wrapping gifts and now she's frantically trying to hide it. Don't worry, the Traveler and I only just met up. We were wondering that you might get lost along the way, so we thought we'd come get you. I gotta head out now. Wish you a wonderful rest of the stream. Happy debut, did great. Thank you so much. And also thank you for the head pat. I'll do another one just for good luck. Thank you so much. It was lovely to see you. Have a good day or night. I don't know what time you work at, so where was I? Don't worry, the Traveler and I only just met up. We'll get lost along the way. Cute. I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going? 11 p.m. for you? Ah, have a good night. I hope you get some rest after work. Let's pick up where we left off. Third line, one who would never lie. You look? Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in this position to avoid having to lie. Secret alter ego, the Dark Knight hearing must have to deny it if anyone asks. Bye bye. Kaya, cavalry captain, rather popular figure, but I think there's something fishy about him too, huh? He's definitely a sneaky one, but he lies all the time. Ah, he does. Pretty sure we can't include him. I can't help but agree with you there. Tender, but he wouldn't qualify at all. Talks way too much nonsense. Jean? She has a good name in that regard, but from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her. When Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with an excuse like, Lisa's ill today. Also, she sometimes makes up stories to get Clea to behave, like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. White lies are still lies. Do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not like she had evil intentions. This prophecy seems very strict. And we're the ones being strict? Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie. Aquila, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks a little scary and not very sociable. We'll give you that impression, Sucrose. She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him for work or something, but when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like. A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward. That's why I don't think of her as a lying type. Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of? I definitely see that. I've also heard that other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up. She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down. In that case, I think Sano fits in this list too. True, lying is probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like Rosaria. Ah, and Paimon also nominates Razor. Bet he couldn't lie to save his life. Also got someone else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight. She's a very honest person. I don't think she'd tell a lie. Alrighty, write her name down too. Wait, there's one more person, you know, a long-standing staffer at the alchemy bench. Timaeus. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently. He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves. Timaeus has a crush? Yeah? Who is it? Do we know her? I've never met her. I only know she's from Leo. Timaeus says she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good looking. All great qualities, but this is nothing about her identity. Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals in this for this Windblume festival. But how can we help with that? I don't know. Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing. I had the same situation once in the Avidia forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering love letters to the coworker she likes. Yeah, that sort of thing, exactly. Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift. Can we have it? Is it any good? Uh, I mean, it looks nice. Sounds like a no. Alright, I guess we'll put Lover Boy down on the list too. Hey, so last of all we have a legend that never ends. Anyone come to mind for this particular line? Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere? Not necessarily, but you have a point, Pineapple. I think about it, legends, fairy tales, and picture books come to mind. Maybe Kole. She reads a lot of fairy tales when Tigari was teaching her to read. Do I count? Of course you do. I'll put you on the list. Are you eligible for this one, Sucrose? I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and a hypothesis of life. Point taken. Paimon doesn't understand any of those. Klee might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a renowned traveling author, so I bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends. I think Klee makes the shortlist. That should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask people on the list about the prophecy. Do we have to ask absolutely everyone on the list? It seems like a lot of people. It is. So I was thinking that perhaps we should split up. That might make our search more effective. Okie dokie. Also, I've thought of a method of gathering feedback. Suko shares her idea with everyone. No problem, we can do that. What is it? Why didn't she tell me? You and Soyuu are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. And I'll pair up with Kole. Capable Kole and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination. Okay, I promise I'll help. Capable Kole, yeah, I got this. Rest assured, the unbeatable Soyuu and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go. Hey, what are we doing? I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So let's go to the library. Lisa should be there. Stronghold. It's an interesting word to use. Maybe den? Oh no, that's even worse. How about lair? Oh my god. I thought they were gonna let us relax. But no, we have to play them too. Here we are, Lisa's lair. No, was that a bad word choice? Now Sucrose is using it, it's all my fault. Lisa, might I ask if... Huh? There's no Lisa? Oh. Sucrose Kole, what are you doing here? I can only sucrose that they were collating on someone at Lisa. That's as far as sign. Please just stop with these puns, I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes? Is Lisa not here at the moment? Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information. Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here on an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior. Also, you studied in the same darshan as Lisa? That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor. We were both Span-Tamed students. Well, that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for information. Kole and I are investigating a prophecy, and we were hoping you all might be able to help. What sort of prophecy? And we explain it. I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and ask me about the one who would never lie. There is no rush. You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox. Sucrose mailbox? Sucrose box? I was thinking about it on the way, and although these seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A trick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth. So I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers here when they are ready. We don't have to call it Sucrose mailbox though. I could just as well be called Sucrose and Kole. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Kole mailbox, even the Sucrose, Kole, Traveler and Paimon mailbox. I think in this case we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head. Sounds like a good solution. Certainly more reliable than verbal discussion alone. Agreed. Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not, you cannot simply take them at their word. Understood. Once we had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox. Thank you all so much. Okay. Take them off the list and carry on working our way down. Already done. Alright, see you chumps. Pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts getting along so well. Do you get the feeling that Kole's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side? I noticed that too. Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul. And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit? When I first met Kole, she'd never known happiness or youth. But things are different now. Her Eleazar being cured was a huge milestone in her life. Kole is very sensitive, and Kole is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life, and it changed her. So might I assume that your respective claims for looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts? I wouldn't say that. But both Kole and Genius Invocation TCG are very important to me. Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation? Fine. Yes, it came out of concern for Cole. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood. Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her. Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as her teacher. You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true? I suppose it might look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the City of Learning is because of its resources that are in some way linked to academia. As such, academic resources equate to social capital. It is not unheard of, for example, for people to build a family in order to pursue further studies. But the relationship between the three of us is not an academic one turned social. We've never even worked on a paper together for starters. Yeah. Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family. Interesting. I believe one of us... I would think of us more as siblings, an equal and pure relationship unaffected by academic considerations. As much as I prefer not to admit it, that statement is not accurate. Oh, not inaccurate! Oh my god. It is accurate. I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself, and it's only natural for me to be protective of her. What you described fits the idea of a city of learning. As I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family founded on common goals might actually be more stable. By the way, who's the eldest between you two? Let's not go down this rabbit hole, please. Actually, how old are they? They're both different, right? In terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course. He just doesn't want to admit it. But your mental age is younger than that. I dare say, even by enough to be the younger sibling. Perhaps I could bring Kole into this happy family to be your elder sister? No. You will never see me admit to being the younger sibling, except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards. Oh, so Sina is the oldest, and then Tenai. I always thought Sina was younger. I guess we'll leave Kole and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, where should we go first? Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we? A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky. So who do you think we'll see first? I don't know why, but I think Bennett. Oh, so does Bennett. That's all of them. Nice, just as we hoped. There's a load of people here. Oh, even Lisa's here. Hey everyone, long time no see. Yeah, Soyuu and Paimon. It's been a while. How have you been? So we talked to Bennett first, so I was kind of right. Doing pretty well. You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me? The teacher, it's not at the usual place. Oh. Please, it's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while. Mika's here too, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another. Mika! You sound so much better in the JP dub. I look forward to working with you. No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool. I'm cool. He thinks I'm cool. Or Windblume fun. Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been investigating a prophecy. Prophecy? What kind? A good one or a bad one? And then we explain. Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating. I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help? Believe in yourself. Right, believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett. Then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing my thoughts. There's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sakura said she'd put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts, and when they come to you, write down your thoughts when they come to you and drop them there. A meticulous and efficient plan. Sounds like secrets. I will think also. Give me some time. You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters in the mailbox as soon as we're done. Okay. Bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there. And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far up from the top. Maybe we can find people that way. Aw, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea. Why are we going to Star Snatch Cliff? Where to next? Let me check my notes. This way. Wait. Kole, please follow me. Find someone that matches the prophecy. Eula, Amber, Clee, Noelle. Wow, what a coincidence. Oh, it's our lucky day. There are several people over there. Amber! What? Eula! Eula's there too. Clee? Oh, is Sucrose and Clee also spies the girl with the long scarf? Kole, we were just talking about you. Ah, right. I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle yet. Kole, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius. Nice to meet you, Kole. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt. I'm so glad to finally meet you in person. Nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Kole, but you already knew that. Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here. Clee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish? No. Clee's on patrol with the other knights. Now that you mention it, looks like everyone here is a knight of Favonius, except for Kole and me. I can't believe Clear's a knight. I heard there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes. Kole, what do you do? Trainee forest ranger in the Avidia Forest. Trainee? Means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning. Oh, so you're just like me. I'm still working towards being a fully qualified knight. Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now, this isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting. Don't panic, Cole. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic, whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends. There's no need to be nervous. Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town? Yeah, a few folks from Sumeria have come to visit, so we're brainstorming a few nice surprises for them. Amber. At least I didn't say anything about what the surprises were. How am I supposed to join the conversation now? What do I say to that? Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently. And a surprise, tell me! I'm safe, Sucrose has given me a lead in. Now I just need to follow from what she's already started talking about. And then we tell them about the prophecy. What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be though. So essentially you're gathering information to help solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help. Thank you so much, Sheila. Anytime. Even though it sounds like she said more than anytime. There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting table for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something. I'll drop something in there for sure. Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with. Don't worry, you can count on us. But do we have to finish? But we do have to finish our patrol first. I thought they went patrolling. What route are you taking today? We started in the Stormbearer Mountains and will end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with all this. No, there's always next time. We'll join with you after we're done working through this prophecy. Oh, yeah, we'll be on our way now. See you later, have a nice trip back. Off we go. You okay, Cole? Was it that obvious? Oh, no, not at all. It just looked like you had something on your mind. I'd say that means it was obvious. Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you want. I'm happy to help. Thanks, Sucrose. Well, the truth is, I don't really know how to act around Amber and the others. Really? I thought you two were good friends. We are. Amber's a really important friend to me. I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me. The first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature, and I didn't want to let people in. I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Amber was the one person who didn't give up on me, and if it wasn't for her persistence, I wouldn't have found a friend at all. Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think of her as my role model, and I hope that maybe one day I could learn to be like her. But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized I'm no Amber, and I never will be. Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality is so weird. I always get so anxious and overthink everything. Oh, Kole, don't say that. Sucrose, would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past? And then they talk about the past. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. They're sitting down. I already knew bits and pieces about it, but still. Why did she have to go through all of that? I'm sorry, we've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out. No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person, don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor. And I mean, you probably noticed it by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in, and going on and on. Even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once. If you hadn't told me all those things, I would have never guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people. Really? Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do. All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd. You were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance. You're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward. I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius. In fact, before meeting you, I never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself. Well, I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just sit here together. It's so calm. Sucrose has stopped talking, but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized. Samara, I always like to find a quiet place, just to sit and watch the scenery. But it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side. Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft. Hey Cole, see that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes? Huh? I don't think so, sorry. Then maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength of everything. At least not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky. Oh. Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you. Yeah? It helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flask sometimes. The next time we get the chance, I have to show you my Tetratanic Sweet Flower and my Tetratanic Windblume. Your Tetra what? Two of my favorite things I made. They're really cool. I think you might like them. Oh, okay. You'll definitely have to show them to me sometime. I brought some crackers with me. Do you want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor. I'll try the cheese one. They're so cute. Aw, Look, they're enjoying the scenery together. Shall we go play with them? No, it's fine. Let them sit for a while. You've returned. Welcome back. I know what Kole needs right now. She needs a new friend. Someone different. Who's never met her before. I don't get it. Is there a difference? There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now, Kole needs someone that's just not the same old me. Aw, they're so cute. And back to us. Who could possibly be on Star Snatch Cliff? Star Snatch Cliff. We made it. Paimon hopes we find someone we need here. Help, I beg you, please don't let go. Eh? It's Rosaria and Timaeus. Who's yelling? Let's hurry and take a look. Even though we know who it is. Timaeus? So have Rosaria and Mona. What kind of mismatch ensemble is this? Good question. What kind of motley crew is this? It's been a while, traveler. Hello everybody. You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well. We're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground. Please don't rub salt in my wound. I really have been trying my best. You'll want to talk. If the sister hadn't grabbed you in time, you would have been seriously hurt, if not dead. I know. I'm really grateful, miss. I can't thank you enough. I don't mention it, I'm just letting a hand. Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would have gone tumbling down the cliffside. What the fuck was he doing? What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall off the cliff? So what happened was, I came to Star Snatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and ran into Mona on the way. She took a look at her scry glass and advised me to turn back because it would be dangerous. But you still came up here anyway? Yes, I did, because there's something I had to do. I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one's life away for. It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this area. Don't have a death wish, I just didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought it would be fine as long as I watched my step cautiously. Sorry, okay? Oh, I was wrong. I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life. Love-struck monster that is what the Windblume Festival is all about. Okay, that explains you, but why is Rosaria here? I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds. I wasn't planning on having to save a life along the way. So that's why this scry glass just showed danger instead of fatal danger. Very funny. Anyway, Soyuu and Paimon, what brings the two of you to Star Snatch Cliff? Trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place. Actually, you're some of the people we were looking for. Eh? And we tell them the prophecy once again. I see. So all we need to do is find some clues, make a note and drop it off at the mailbox. Yes. I can't believe the prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play in it. I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now. I'm here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll really suit her. She's... No one asked. Please do not subject us to your gushing about your girlfriend. Oh, you saw right through me. Tamais, please, I don't want to hear it. No thank you. You said you need clues, right? In that case, Mona Magistus, the astrologist, will provide you with a personally handwritten letter. Just wait for it to show up in your mailbox. You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer. Alright then, we'll head back for now and meet up with everyone else. Bye for now. Tamaya, stay safe. Will do. This is so embarrassing. Thank you both. Okay, I'm gonna pick this flower. Oh, pick these flowers. Fuck you, Tamias. These are my flowers now. Doink. Okay, and back to the crafting bench. Mailbox. We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat us. Welcome back! Did everything go well? Yeah, we managed to find and talk to everybody. We got back a little early, so it took some time just now to put the mailbox together. We really got lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even have to pay for the materials. Such a shame that Kole got a splinter. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time. I've already taken care of it. We already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today, so all we need to do is wait for everyone's letters to arrive. Why don't you two get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox? Definitely a master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Beta are around, Paimon can relax and know that everything's taken care of. Stop. You're embarrassing me. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's starving. Traveler, do you want to get dinner? Your treat? Okay. I guess we'll pay for Paimon's food again. I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the vendors. You two go get a proper meal. You can't have anyone going hungry. Yeah. That would be a good time for a break. Who the fuck is that? Who's that? Once everything is ready, we'll meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered. Who's this? Sounds like a plan. Who? Oops. Paimon will have this one, and this one, and this one. Hear that? That's the sound of Mora pouring out of my wallet. Hey, Paimon's really hungry. Don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you, too. So it's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself. Now that Paimon mentions it, you realize that you two are ravenous. The two of you stuff your faces. Oh, Paimon is super full. It feels pretty good to just relax and take in the scenery after that great food. Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my house? Yeah, everything's ready. I packed some great wine and smoked ham. Your parents will love it. Ham? Look, we've known each other for quite some time now. Don't you think it's long enough for you to remember that we only eat bacon in my house? Beatrice, it's like the same thing, is it not? Yeah. I must remember to get some milk today on my way home. Please feel free to pay a visit to Cat's Tail anytime. Alright, hi! Oh my god, it's Venti. Venti, are you here for some food as well? Should we order something for you? Since you have no money? Oh, I can put something on your tab? Oh, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here. Should take you up on your kind offer another day. Should be no shortage of opportunities in the future. Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I have come bearing good news. Hey, what kind of good news? Behold! It looks like a paper with a simple map and something like an incantation on it? And what is it? It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle. Simply head to the location marked on the map and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However, if I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away, as you've seen a lot of people who have been laboring hard to uncover the answer. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends. Okay, then it's settled. I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy. Also, if you have some time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class. You're starting that up again? I sure am. No one else has signed up this year though, so the duty to learn falls on you. Anyways, see you later. Don't go, Venti. Venti always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him. My mom can't help but be jealous. Excuse me, if you don't mind, could I chat with you for a moment? Who are you? You may call me Scarlet. Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land. Mind if I buy you a drink? I'm not drinking today, but thank you for offering. Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels. I can tell. We are very experienced travelers. Oh, adventurous. After all. I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place. I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From what I could gather, you were trying to investigate a bizarre prophecy. Now, bizarre is definitely the word. Don't you think it sounds like the story of what would happen in Mondstadt? I think it sounds just like the kind of story that happened in Mondstadt. Eh? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unveil the answer to the prophecy, would you let me know what it is? Why? Not interested much in the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance, and recommended that I come visit. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon, so I figured this would be a good time to come here and see the sights that she once saw. What do you think about Mondstadt so far? Certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom. We think so too. So about the prophecy. Yeah, we'll let you know. Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure meeting you. I'll leave you to it then. Hope you continue to enjoy the city. Have a wonderful day. Distant lands? She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be? Snaya. Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends. Rosario? Never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt. Good day to you, miss. This is, it's kind of creepy. Ooh. Wait until the next morning. Okay. Huh? 8. Okay, let's go see. Oh, they put it on the bulletin board. We're here. Soyuu Paimon, great timing. Got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups. Nice work. Well, the real work hasn't even started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first? We have to read... clue board. Read letters about a flower that is not of this world. About the flower not... Tanari's letter. Oh, pretty. Do I have to read all this? Give me 1 second. Let me drink some water. Okay. After our conversation the other day, I went over the prophecy's wording carefully. A flower that is not of this world sounds more like a logical paradox. Think about it. If a flower is not of this world, its existence cannot be perceived. However, if it can be perceived, it would not fit the description of the prophecy. As such, my view is that the riddle's answer doesn't have a real plant. However, I must also note, with all due respect, that the person who came up with this riddle may not know all the plants in this world. And I dare say that no one could make such a claim. From this perspective, you could even think of some rare plants as potential candidates for the answer. Albedo's letter? A flower that is not of this world. Doesn't sound like an existing species or something created through specialized cultivation techniques. With that note, I believe we should think outside of the box. After reviewing what I've learned over the years, I have now reached a conclusion. Sucrose also came to discuss her thoughts with me. She hasn't yet decided on an answer at the moment of me writing this letter, so I won't be revealing my own conclusion right now. We can discuss it in detail when we meet, and I hope everyone else will bring their respective answers too. I'll see you then. So Albedo didn't really answer anything. Sucrose. It feels strange to insert a letter into the mailbox that I made myself, but I did find my answer. At first I thought that a flower created using alchemy would constitute one that is not of this world, according to the prophecy, but after giving it some more thought, I realized that instead of creating an actual plant, A flower-shaped mechanism made of alchemical products might fit the description better. So I arrived at my conclusion. A clock in the shape of a flower. A long passage of life brushes past the... I didn't scroll for most of them, I think. The timepiece, leaving a fluttering petals in its wake. The elapsing years stir up the leaves, pushing needles of time forward. Was there more to Tonori's letter? Oh, there was. Attached to this list attached is a list of rare plant species. I've attached a short description. Okay, that didn't really add too much. Other letters? A guide who would never get lost. Mona. No one can confidently say that they will never get lost, but as long as their wish to guide and help others does not waver, they will become a ship that can traverse the waves eternally. I didn't perform any divination before writing this letter, but I have a feeling that I will witness the truth behind the prophecy together with you all. So if you need me, just call me at my place. I will be there. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Before you came to me with this prophecy, it never even crossed my mind that I could be a part of this. Well, as you know, I'm probably the last person you think of when it comes to guiding others. I still have a long way to go, and I'm still trying to figure out how to peacefully coexist with everything in this world. But if you're asking me about who can be of help, my friend Fischl and her friend Mona, the astrologist, are both very knowledgeable and brave. I'd say they're probably the ones you're looking for. That's my answer. Wishing you all the best, Bennett. Amber. Guide is too grand of a title for me, but I'd love to be everyone's friend. It's something I think I'm good at, and I'm an attentive listener, so do let me know when you feel lost. To use an analogy, I'm like a torch out in the wild that will help illuminate everyone's path so long as it continues to burn bright. Everything written below is not meant for Cole. Dear Cole, if you're reading this, please turn away. Wow. I've been worried about Cole lately. She's recovered from the illness, but she still doesn't look all that cheerful. It feels like she still has things she can't let go of. Allow me to write my wish here. I hope that Cole can uncover the secret behind the prophecy and find her happiness. Wherever she is and whoever she becomes, I'll always be her friend no matter what. And not the savior and the saved, but simply good friends. Amber. Oh, that was cute. And Mika. I hope this letter finds you all well. I didn't expect to be asked such a question, which caused quite a headache at first. I only know how to guide people in the geological sense, but not on the journey of life. I'm still the lost kid who needs the guidance of others. But upon seeing your question, I immediately knew what I can help with. I tried drawing a map showing vegetation distribution to Mr. Tanai and Miss Cole, as well as a dragon spotting calendar for Mr. Sino. Both are attached below. In the next few days, I will need to patrol the captain and draw maps for Miss Lisa, so I can only support you with my well wishes. My apologies. Please forgive me. I hope the map and the list will be of some help to you, Mika. And the one who would never lie. You are correct to assume that I seldom lie. This has to do with my upbringing. As the desert dweller who has been living within the academia since my childhood, my unusual identity makes it hard for others to trust me, and it would have been harder still if I was not honest. As a result, I have learned to talk less and speak no more than what is necessary. Uncovering the secret behind the prophecy may come with its perils. If you need someone who would never lie, I can join you. Why does Rosahara write so much? I must make one thing clear first. I am not someone who would never lie. After hearing your question, I thought about many things in the past in earnest, and I recalled many occasions upon which I lied. I often make up excuses to avoid choir practice. I also tell white lies too. Sometimes I make myself happy, and other times to allow myself to give up on some struggles. The nicest lie I've ever The nicest lie I've ever come up with is the one I told Varka, that I didn't want to stay in Mondstadt. Varka responded with another lie. That was his advice to me. Your current abilities are not suited to life beyond Mondstadt's borders. I can't be the answer to this question, but I suggest that you consider what never lying actually means. Does it mean to never deceive or to never lie with ill intent? It's a pity that I'm not the one you're looking for, but I believe that someone who meets the requirements will turn up. Good luck, Rosaria. And Razor. I asked my teacher Lisa to write this letter. It's much better than the ones I wrote. Many thanks. I don't lie. I trust you. Come with me when you need me. I'll come to me when you need me. I will always be there for you, Razor. Legend that never ends. Give me one moment for some more water. Legends were created by humans. In that sense, no legend endures forever, and all stories must end in regret someday. But as long as a good story lives in people's hearts, it does in some way live on forever. That's a conclusion I've come to after years of reading. Anyway, best of luck. Lisa, Clee. Mom writes travel guides, but she did have friends who wrote fairy tales, so Clee's heard that a story its author spends their whole life writing will always be a good one. Clee. I think a legend that never ends should be a story filled with hopes and dreams. It works like a baton that's passed on from one person to the next, offering something meaningful to everyone that it touches. I was once greatly encouraged by such stories, so I think I'll be going with this answer. And that is all of them. Sucrose. What is our conclusion? Let me quickly summarize what we found out about the flower that is not of this world. I'm gonna skip these because we just read the whole thing. So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then? A really smart Paimon. I bet you could figure it out in no time. Or let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be. Wait for me. Oh, Tobias. Where's your letter? I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me. I didn't get around to writing the letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie. Eh? This is kind of sudden. Not that we don't trust you, Tobias, but could you elaborate a little after you catch your breath? Of course. Do you still remember the time that I collaborated with a Miss Ying? Rings a bell. Well, basically, she helped me out in a lot. She helped me out with my research into potion making once, and we've stayed in touch through letters ever since. Wait, so Ying is the person that Timaeus has been talking to? I always assumed that you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've been writing letters to her the whole time? No, I mean not all the time. I've done some work too. Anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfume, potions, alchemy. Anyways, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I would be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day I managed to win her heart. So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were picking Cecilia's as a gift? That's right. Cecilia flowers is said to represent a once wayward heart, transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well that Miss Ying is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I could make an effort for once and put myself out there. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windblume Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite her to Mondstadt, but yesterday Albedo told me that Chris has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream. And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all my time in my own fantasy world while everyone has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Yunga's love? I'm so selfish. Oh, Timaeus. That's why I've decided to join you. But then what about Yunga? Haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were going to invite her to Mondstadt. Yes, I did. I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit. Which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblooms, along with a handwritten letter. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself, which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Leeway to pick her up in person. Wow, he's gonna pick her up in person. How romantic. I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life. Wow. Well, you've certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste. Thank you, Timaeus. Thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help. Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie. Hey, keep it up. On to the other three. Okay. Paimon will do the honors. Ahem. Here we have with us the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus. Hey, why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name too. Alright, we have Klee. Hey. With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip. That's because we are. There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there? I better have you figured out your answer. Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit. Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous. Me too. But weren't you all fired up just a second ago, huh, Timaeus? Yeah, okay, let's do this. Actually, I'm a little worried too. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching. Oh, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed? Or should I do a reading of my scry glass? According to the prophecy, once we figured out the answer, we should just test it at the lantern of utmost joy. Wait, where is this lantern? Ah, we have a map. Eh? Yeah. totally didn't get it from the anime icon. Ah, that's amazing. You already know how to do everything under the sun. Yeah, totally. Okay, follow me, everybody. Where are we going? Falcon Coast? What is that? Falcon Coast. Oh, it's up there. I was about to jump onto the beach. Alright. On my way. According to the map, it should be around here. I don't see any lanterns here. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the lantern of utmost joy actually looks like, right? Maybe we've overlooked something. You trying to figure out something else from the paper? Yeah. Randy's note says here, should look up and seek answers from the sky. Look up? There's nothing above us. The wind didn't trick us, did it? Slip also says, now you should recite the... Okay. Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat. And a Pierce puppy open the doors to show you the way. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening. What? The wind. Is that a piece of land in the sky? Oh, we have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them? Albedo can carry Tomias. Alright. Yay! Is this also from Alice? I feel like it is. Oh, it's that cutscene, the Major's cutscene. Ah, the tea party. How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it? Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one get lost. Good thinking, Kole. Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party. I never would have guessed that a place would exist right above Mondstadt too. Look at the pretty lantern on the table. There's even a chair for each side of the lantern too. There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look. Take your seat. Present your answers. You shall reach enlightenment. As far as the instructions go, I guess that's simple enough. So we just need to do as it says, right? Wait. What is it, Albedo? We better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats. Everybody stay clear for a moment. Everyone watches Albedo construct something. All our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here. How is everything, Albedo? Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms. But I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices. What do you mean? Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like we'll have to sit on these chairs and fulfill the prophecy. Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round. That sounds kinda smart, but why? Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we might be able to figure out how the puzzle works. Ah, okay. Yeah. Mona, is there anything wrong? You're not looking too good. Are you hungry? I bought some snacks. Thank you for offering, Clee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin, hoping to find some information. But there's a strange aura to this place. It's as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here. But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then... No. Could that person be... Mona just shivered. Does she sense some kind of great power? What do you mean, Mona? Who could it be? Never mind. It's not like I have any proof. Don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona, not Paimon. I'll just do what Albedo says. Right. Let's test the hypothesis together, Clee. Come on, join us, Mona. Okay. Alright, then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me a flower that is not of this world... Do a Sucrose! I would fetch a tetragonic sweet flower. Alright, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost. I hope you found your answer, Cole. My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long time, I've been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I've finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, I'm still quite immature. I would like to put my name forward because I would like to be a guide that can help others. I want to help others the way Amber, Master Tenare, Soyuu, and everyone else has helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given. That's a long speech. Alright, it's up to me to answer the first part. I submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any of the virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest person. I'd like to thank everyone too for giving me this opportunity to validate myself. And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There is no tale more benefiting than the title of a legend that never ends, than our fates as human beings. Wait, the lantern lit up. All four sides of the lantern glowing. But which was such a batch of test answers. Kalei, could I ask you to stand up for a second? Okay. Oh. Oh. What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions correctly? It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy. No right answer? How could that be? Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal. And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place. There's someone there! We meet again, traveler. You're the outlander we met the other day. Good hunter! It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows. Oh. Is that so? Then why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow? Oh, really? There's no need for pleasantries. You should know that I'm here for you. It's because I'm a visitor from abroad. I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place. Ah, so you had your eye on me even then, huh? That was a whole 2 weeks ago, you know. It's hard not to notice when I'm on duty every day. Alright, in that case, I admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook. Huh? But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all? Don't worry. Even though you probably had plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here have heard the code name for one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from the ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves. Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all. Ah, so you're B student. It's an honor to meet you. I'm Scarlet, the successor of J. What are you talking about? It's a long story. I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must have also been very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no? The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace. What? Why did this little thing light up? How strange. Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there? Ah, Alice! Oh, I hear so many youthful voices. Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay. Ah, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable. Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag? Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona? Who are you? Who dares imitate my master? What of imitation and mimicry? It's always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity. Aunt Alice, I'm here too. Why are you trying to talk like other people, Mom? So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone. Alice, why? Well, it's been so many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again. Yeah? Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden? If I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table? It's a really long table. Ah, so you are. I suppose this means that even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing? Wait. What is this assembly? It's Alice, would it be alright to leave the explanation of that to you? Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story. Cutscene!
魔女会は知ってる？秘密結社みたいよね。彼女たちはかつて大胆にも風神に挑んだの。でも彼は歌を口ずさみ、ライアーを弾き、詩で争いを終わらせようと言った。それ以来、魔女たちは森の中、崖の近く、空の上でしか集会を開かなくなったわ。物語と秘密を持ってお茶会でわだかまりを解くの。魔女たちは争わない。この誓いを見届けるのは茶葉と美味しいケーキのみ。昨日愛する人を殺したわ。彼は老い病気だった。深く愛していたから 私は彼の運命を背負い、その苦痛を終わらせた。
私は息子を一人育てたんだ。数ある子供のうち残ったのは彼一人だけ。
I would be Albedo.
母になったと言えるだろう。
He's the only one left because,
私の寿命は君
well,
たちほど
the other
では
one's
ない。
dragon.
将来君たちの相手は私の絵本がする。もちろん君たちのこの相手もね。
そいつは面白い。占ってあげよう。
Can't that be Mona's master?
予言で私たちの良き仲を引き裂かないでよね。親愛なる姉妹たち。どんなに恐ろしい魔女もかつては少女だった。でもいずれ成長する。だから自分の悩みを風に聞かせるの。国々の戦争も天地の崩壊も世界がどうなろうと、魔女たちのお茶会は永遠にここで開かれる。つまり
Ah, so this is where the legendary mages held their meetings. That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea. Then what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
それはね。
Ah, well, I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. Truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding. So it was indeed written by all of you. I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message. No, it took me a little longer than that. A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These four descriptions signify four individual mages. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her for a final get-together. Am I late? Just a little bit, but it's okay, Anne. better late than never. And it's good to see you. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of R, known as gold. If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. A guide who would never get lost. N. You would have not encountered her yet, but she is truly an extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice, like a prophetess. Where she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning. Ah, the one who spoke to me while we were investigating Skara. Congrats on your debut. Thank you. It's been a hectic morning. One day you would be fortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation. She may use her voice to guide the way forward for you. Who would have guessed there are so many mysterious women in this world, and that they would all know each other? The one who would never lie is me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. Candor? It's for a legend that never ends. You may not know Eb in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you read The Ball Princess? I'm pretty sure every child and monster has read that book. It's also one of my favorite stories. Em was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief. Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table? I was getting more and more lost. It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers. Alice, you've never acknowledged many of Jay's successes. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you. Do you also want to become a mage? Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexenzirkel. I used to think that the Hexenzirkel was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you. Do you think less of us now? Thank you for the reminder. I have just a little bit left of my food. Yum, yum, yum. No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, now that I'm even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage. You're right, I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successes. But you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors. Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest? Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back at her hometown. So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay. She left the Hexenzirkel after getting married? Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interrupted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come see us again before you go, and settle forever with your happiness. Please come and share some of it with your best friends and sisters. So the supreme blessing actually meant all journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at the journey's destination. Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I'm talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be. As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about. I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends. If you ask how I see it, the Hexenzirkel is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today. Bye, Mom. The little also says goodbye. Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all your other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Ah, now that I think about it, isn't it getting close to that time of year? Yeah, it's Windblume again, Alice. Also, a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember. Yes, I do now. It was on this day, many years ago, that Jay tied the knot. Just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windblume Festival to the fullest. Alice's voice fades and the lantern grows dim. It is once again just a regular piece of decor. For a moment, everyone looks lost in thought, but soon chatter begins to fill the space again, and before long, everyone spreads their gliders and returns to Mondstadt. What? This is such a cool place. I want to sit down. Wow. Aw, this is gonna disappear when the event goes. It's so pretty. Alright. Mondstadt. All the way over there. Yes, I flew all the way back. Tobias? Are you okay, Tobias? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, let it out. I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all. You may want to look into getting your own gliding lessons when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you. Okay, sure thing. Sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell us, and we're happy to listen. It's nothing, really. It's just, well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that. But still, the whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Of course, I didn't actually expect the supreme blessing to be real, but... don't say that. None of this was your fault, Tobias. Honestly, it's more on me for having agreed to be the Windblume Festival Special Ambassador, and I not asked for everyone's help. If anything, I should be my fault for finding that prophecy. They're like competing, they're like, it's my fault, no, it's my fault. No, I didn't mean to blame the two of you either. I just feel like this whole adventure didn't really end on a high note, and we also didn't really get anything out of it. I say we still learned something new. Put that aside, Tobias. We still need to go to Liyue and apologize to you. Remember? You want Cola and I to accompany you? Well, I mean, I don't really want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, I really don't know what I should do. You three, you might want to look over there. Oh my god, it's her. Oh, Tobias. Tobias got bitches. Oh, so that's her. She actually came all the way to Mondstadt. I'm sorry, but how did you... I mean... Are you so happy just to see me? Of course I am. I'm so happy that sorry. I don't know what to say. I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I see you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time. You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Then, of course I had to come and find you instead. Should we go see how they're doing? I wouldn't. You'd get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a romantic couple's conversation. Really? Then we'll leave them alone. They look quite happy. Maybe that's what Windblume's all about. Everyone says goodbye. So happy to see Tobias find his happiness. I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy, and you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do. But if you say like that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. We're just spread over different parts of our personalities. I've never experienced Sumeria or had many friends from outside of Mondstadt. I'm happy just to have met and become your friend. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future, but that's okay too. Since we're so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that in all your issues aren't really issues after all. At all. But isn't it too late for me to learn to accept myself? You know anything about the blooming cycle of Cecilia's? I may have read about it in a book somewhere. That's a topic that my parents used to talk about when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom brought it up at a dinner one time last month. She said she called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once, all with a smile on her face. But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do. So, why don't you give it a try, Collie? I'll try my best. They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in. Isn't it great that they're getting along? Paimon, oh my god, I just see Klee in the background. I nearly forgot. This is for you. This texture. Are they seeds? Yeah. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. These are the seeds of my sweet flower cultivars that I've worked on. It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made, so I really hope you'll like them. They're super sweet and easy to grow and keep. I'm also submitting them as my Windblooms for this year. I wish the Anime Archon could see how lovely they are. Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest and take good care of them. Please take these notes with you. I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I prepared some study materials for you at Sucre's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you find the time. Mondstadt's doors will always remain open to you. Thank you so much. Really, I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy. Sucre, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy? You're right. I almost forgot. Wait, can you exhale once into this test tube? I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research. Oh, really, Maya? Of course. It's kind of weird request. I forgot that Sucrose wanted that. Coli exhales into Sucrose test tubes and the fluid turns deep violet. A small sparkling cloud then puffs out of the test tube and rises into the air like a marshmallow before it's taken away by the wind. What? Huh? What was that? It was like a little cloud of happiness. But now it flew away. What the fuck? Well, luckily there's some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have my breakthroughs in my research. Yeah, you can write it to me. I'm sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter. Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal. If your friendship was forced in a test tube, doesn't that make you test friends forever? That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair. All that matters is that I have enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form. That reminds me, Soyuu. This card back is for you. Didn't Sino commission this? Sino wanted you to have one for yourself. If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel. I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me? Can you believe this guy? Knock him off his high horse. I haven't played TCG in so long. Wait, I've got something to give you too. Colette? I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepare a few small things themed after the Windblume festival. A little bookmark. I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I wanted to give them to Amber, Master Tonari, and Saino. During Windblume, Mondstadters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me. But Tonari said we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us. Well, in that case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings, and that should be just fine. I agree. Oh, and here are some Paradisar seeds as well. These are for Soyuu, Paimon, and everyone else from Mondstadt. Oh, Inky Kole. So these are your chosen Windblooms? One of them. Both Hadisara and Sumeru roses are my Windblooms. Although they're not very native to Mondstadt, they're the flowers that I can best express my feelings. I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for, to those who I wish to accompany when we greet more seasons and future Windblooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see, even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so. I'm so happy to hear you say that. See, Chris, do you see that cloud over there? Oh? Doesn't it look like... just like your test tube? I'm sure she's lying. Is that... Ooh. Is that the end of Windblume? Is Windblume over? I think I bought everything. Yeah. No more Windblume. Now what? Should we do Abyss? I'm not really looking forward to Abyss, not gonna lie. Let's see what the new mobs are. Okay. It doesn't look like those have changed. So it's just... oh my god, what? So it's Dendro's second half? Pyro damage bonus. Off a Dea. What the hell? Well, we know it. Get to it when we get to it. Yeah. Alright, we'll do the easy ones then. We'll have this team. Actually, let me try the. Where is she? Better support. Maybe it'll work better because then I can have it's 9 official. This one, Zhongli, and then we can put. Where is he? Sinto and Bennett. Bennett? Yeah. Okay. Let's try. Come on. Alright. This actually shouldn't be too bad. And I could see the effects of the... Oh no, I can. Nice. Maybe I should build a bit more on here. Oh, 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 oh. One more. Hehehe.
ついてきて。みんなは俺が守れ。くらえ。雨描きがたし。この剣はわかるかい？
姿を見せよ。
根こそぎにしてあげる。めくれまし。えい。や。
Oh, I didn't activate the thing. Was I aware of my water swords?
ついてきて。
夜の権限。
よっ、せい。雨描きがたし。みんながそばにいてくれ。
And then this, and then where's my energy recharge?
音が聞こえる。なんだよ。
Wait. Yeah. Oh.
よく見ておけ。文庫。
Oh. I just have trouble positioning the characters. Better does more damage than I thought she did. Or at least like my Better. She's built differently. She built wrong. Oh. Should be. Oh no, got it. Yeah. Okay. So far, we're doing okay. Okay.
剣女盤石天道ここにあり
Bonk.
全部丸見えね。
Might as well go all out. I need to stop like saving my ult, and I just need to use it. I have trouble letting go. It's gonna reset anyways.
影のカラスがゆ
Easy. This one was the same, right? Yeah. Okay. I wanna. We'll put Scar in here. Barzan and these two. Maybe I'll put the battery. And then normal team, but we'll swap out official for Beto because it's been doing okay. Which means we have shield number 1. We can get rid of shield number 2. Put Bennett in. A bit more damage, you know. God, I hope he has artifacts. Oh. There must be a quicker way to do that, right?
お前にやろう。
礼を与える虫けらが天へと舞い
I can't wait for his weapon rerun. Hopefully I can get it. Because Jean works fine for like the attack speed buff, but you know, the weapon was really cool. Oh, shit.
もっと泣きわめく
Wahoo!
みんながそばにいてく
知識はあなたにも。
これが海山を滅ぼした力理論の演劇
I can't see.
ここか
One down.
燃えろ
Two down. Record speed for me. EM. Ah.
雨描きがたしこの件はわかるかい
今に見ておれ。
Need to get these guys first. Sorry, I'm running around a lot because I'm trying to position the camera a bit better.
属性を見下ろさないやせい
And getting the little guys first.
雨描きがたし
わしに手を出すつもりか。
Trying to get my distance.
風よ。私に答えるのだ。真理は循環。
セイト
Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry for not talking a lot. I'm concentrating so hard. I'm not good at the abyss.
はびこりなさい。
Whoa. Okay, last one. I need this first.
礼を与える虫けらよせい
Oh my god, I can't see. Alright, got one. Let me press button. Oh my god, where am I?
風よ
I couldn't see much, but we got through it.
聞こえたわ全力攻撃だ
手をつなぎましょう。これこそが知恵の伝道。
にいるのかよく見ておけ
I don't know.
強戦分校ここか
That was the fastest I've ever completed that one. Okay, this is the new one, the new one. I think we'll just do the same at the previous team. The was it Alhaitham, Beidou, Nahida, Bennett, then Jade Bloom, Terror Shroom, maybe Tinari Visual. It says Pyro. Pyro damage. Maybe we'll do Jean Farazan and Kazuha? Mono Pyro? I don't know, we'll see. I don't think my Jean DPS is that great. She is still a support.
風の行く先を
Oh, it's just these guys.
今に見ておれ。真理風の神。我らを導きたまえ。
She does have the Jade category.
もみちばを散らまく
料理の時間だよ。後悔しても。
Alright. Easy, and now not so easy.
見ておれ。
Oh my god.
風よせいはっ
ジランバ周期。
風のぬか雲の行くごと
後悔しても遅いぞ。いざ風よ。
I'm
私に答えるのだ。
not confident right now.
師匠の技を食らいなさい。真理は循環する。今
Okay, okay, okay. We're doing it, doing it. The fuck is that?
前へせい
風
Yes, healing.
後悔しても遅いぞ。熱々でしょ。
Oh my god.
あれれ、お客さんが来たみたい。
みんなは俺が守れ。
全部丸見えね。私のお家にいらっしゃい。
これが海山を滅ぼした理論の演劇。
Okay. Probably get rid of this one. Oh, there's 3 of
こ
them.
れこそが知恵の伝道。
Alright, got rid of the one with the ley line. That's the important one.
燃えろ。
覚えたわよ。え、やせ。
行くぞ。
Okay. It's easier than I thought it was gonna be. Famous last words.
風を知れ。
クオパー、ヒヨ。反発力ね。話が通じないなら。
雲が足りなくとき。
いざ勝負。風の神よ。我らを導きたまえ。
Wait.
わしに手を出すつもりか。料理の時間だよ。
風よ。
Not the cryo ones.
雲の湯。
お前にやろう。
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
いざ勝負。仲間を守らなくては。
Retry. I almost got it. I should have waited a little longer.
風の行く先を雲が足りなくとき。
風よ。私に応えるのだ。いざ勝負。
Okay, I got that.
風の歌、雲の行くごと。
I gotta keep my distance. What about the bubbles? The bubbles, the bubbles. Oh my god. What? We're gonna keep going. I will not take max HP.
風の赴くままにもみちばをちらっ
わしに手を出す。話が通じないなら。
いざ風を知れ。 風の歌、雲の行くごと。
Okay, okay. Weaving.
今に見ておれ。
Taking my time. I'm trapped.
マイ
剣に誓う。クオパー、ヒヨ。
そこだ。雲が借りなくとき。
Okay.
わしに手を。
Doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it.
熱々でしょ。後悔しても遅いぞ。いざ勝負。風よ。私。
Ah, that time lucky. Let's keep the distance. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh no, I have to do it again. Ah. What time? What time? Okay, I don't really remember what I did.
風の歌、雲の湯。
わしに手を出す。いざ。
風の赴くままに。
have to do this and then this. Oh my god. I got rid of one.
参る
What? It wasn't even there. Oh my god.
風よ
Oh my. Where did the other one go? Oh. Oh my god. Please don't die, Jean. What? Holy crap. Go away! Please! Let me out, let me out, let me out.
雲の行く
I missed. Uh,
参る
oh my god, please, I don't want to do it again.
全力攻撃だ炭になるがいい三段はっといやはっ誰だ
I almost died.
いや
知識はあなたにも
Come on, Bennett.
みんなは俺が守れせい行くぞえいとこれが海山を滅ぼした
Get to my healing circle.
強戦軍港
I'm my. Oh my god.
よし出発だ
I can't see.
これこそが知恵の伝道
絶対に駆使全力攻撃だ
Healing.
くらえ
I did it. I made it. Oh my god. Only took 4 attempts. Okay. Everyone should.
お前にやろう受け取れ
風よ
話が通じないなら
もみちばを散らまく惜しみ
後悔しても遅いぞ真理は風の神よ我らを導きたまえ
I'm doing it.
今に見ておれ
雲の行くごと
熱々でしょ。こっち礼儀を知らんのか。知らんば周期。
マイそこだ。
いざ勝負。風よ。
I don't like how it turns my camera the other way. I can't see. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I haven't done the hydrohypostasis in yonks.
覚えたわよ。痛くしちゃうかも。
行くぞ。
I don't really remember how to do it. Don't have cryo DPS.
よく見ておけ。理論の演劇。
Suppose I should be going around here. It's a decent amount, maybe.
くらえ。へえ、燃えろ。ここか。はい。みんなは俺が守る。
覚えたわよ。はびこりなさい。
もらった。
It doesn't really give much of a chance to hit it.
痛くしちゃうかも。
Was that the chance?
分校。燃えろ。
はびこりなさい。と。覚えたわよ。はびこりなさい。
Yay! Aw, only missing one star. Okay. The hard one that I probably won't get through very well. It's just a normal Magukenki. I'll have to put the Alhaitham team here, but I'll have to put the official version with Bennett, and then Magukenki. Should I just put like her tag team with Jean? Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully it works.
あなたの訪れは神託が示していた永遠の導き様のために。
散らなく惜しみ。風の。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。
油断した。くん。いや、隙を見せるのはほんの一瞬だ。へっ。
永遠のオアシス。
はっほっふん。はっ。
Oh, he's still alive.
風よ。
Whoa!
はっはっそこだ。いや。
風よ。
I don't know what he does.
私に。
風の歌。雲の行くご。兵器神速。
Vaporize, vaporize.
いや、ふん。風よ。そこだ。
料理の時間だよ。
た。いや。
I just noticed my ping is really bad.
いや
いざ
Is that bad? Oh no, it's gotten better.
熱々でしょ
It's just a spike then. Whoa.
散らまく惜しみ
I don't know what he was doing.
グオパーヒヨ剣に近い
If you use enough animo, it'll cancel out, right?
料理の時間だよかけっこしましょう
やよっ
はそれやグオパーひ
風の赴くままに
Ah! Cool butt. MVP.
あなたも一緒に踊
みんながそばにいてくれる
一緒に踊りましょう断罪のない
三段
開演したばかりだよ
強戦
まだまだこれから
冒険だぞ
私のお家にいらっしゃ黒き
Okay,
翼
someone went down.
分校
Oh my god, I'm dead.
想定外だ
I have to do the whole thing again.
あなたの訪れは進化が示していた私に答える師匠の技を食らいなさい
雲だ借りなく時
ラバドの戦火のように
痛いから我慢しろよ
永遠の
いやほっいやふんいや
いざ熱々でしょ
風よはっいや
Let's way over here now.
はっそこだ
グオパーヒヨ
いやふんはっ
剣に近い
ここは
風の歌雲の湯いや隙を見せるのはほんの一瞬だ
wow, level 58. I have no idea what he's doing.
そこだ
いざ
せいとまいよ
風の神我ら熱々でしょ
風を知れ
Yay! That's a bit easier than the first time. Okay.
あなたも一緒に踊りたいの一緒に踊りましょうあなたにも痛くしちゃうかも影のカラスが開演してばかりだよ
Out of the circle.
覚えたわよ
There's so much going on.
これから
Ooh. Okay, I'll just accept that I lost official.
丸見えね
もらった分校燃えろみんながそばにいてくれれば
Oh, what?
手をつなぎましょう
Two of them, but one was hard enough. Okay. Okay.
アビスの潮なり強戦死ね終焉の信念失策だ
Uh, Okay. No more Abyss. I've had enough of the Abyss. No more. I'll accept defeat. Hold 2 wishes for my suffering. Thank you, Hoyoverse. I think that is everything I wanted to do for Genshin, actually. Now that I think about it, I've done quite a bit today. Go back over here. Yeah. I don't know who is still here, but thank you for joining my Genshin after party stream. And if you're from the debut stream, thank you very much for watching the debut. I had a lot of fun today. Can't wait to use this model going forward. Have a lot of fun. I'll be back tomorrow for some League of Legends. Until then, stay well. Remember to eat and sleep and drink water. Yeah, because I forget. So don't cheat. Yeah. Bye bye.